in like
I think it was Bakugan.
3 or 4. What do you mean I have to remind you? You're going to listen to it and hear yourself say this.
I hope I do.
They're eating like queens, dog.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Better than my brother's eating. I know how Ellen feels. And here it is, episode 52. We did it. We made it one whole year.
Yeah, and on your birthday, too, is when we're recording this 1 year special.
Exactly on it. Not at all delayed or anything fishy about that.
Yeah, how about that? Well, happy birthday, my friend.
Hey, thanks. Now we can officially do quarter life crises.
Yeah, now you can be justified in it.
Would have been jumping the gun before that. Somebody, I think it was Alan, asked, what would be if a centenarian is 100-year-old person, what is a 25? I forget what he was calling it.
Dodecaquin.
It wasn't like that. He didn't build it out of like quintivinctarian or something.
Okay, quintivinctarian. I do like that though.
Is that it? Something close to that. But what the hell is he saying? Maybe just quarter centenarian. Whatever. Okay. There's some fancy title that I'd like for you to call me by. I mean, it's not as fancy as your title,
Lord
Webb.
Of course.
Visit our sponsor, Established Titles, and use code FELLAS for 2 titles for free, just for free.
Become a lord like your boys Steve Webb and Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg today.
Also, if any of you reach out to him in the comments, he doesn't have any obligation to respond unless you use the title Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're beneath him.
In which case, then it gets actually put on my desk, and then I'll decide if I'm going to answer it. But if you don't address me as Lord, yeah, I'm not going to answer it at all. That's beneath me at this point.
Are you imposing any new restrictions on your land? If you were a lord in maybe medieval times, how are you running these peasant fields?
Okay, so in this case, we're saying not the actual land that I have. That
not the 1 square foot.
But
how are you going to work? How are you going to till this plot, Steven?
Yeah, this 1 square foot.
What are you going to grow on that?
Jamaican bluegrass. Sorry, not Jamaican. What am I saying? Kentucky bluegrass. Oh my God.
Great choice.
Bluegrass. Yeah,
you're just thinking Jamaican grass.
Yeah, a friend of mine, McKay, he was a turf science major, currently works in landscaping.
Turf grass and soil science?
He knows everything there is to know about grass. I'm in a group chat with him. Sometimes he'll just send us like a patch of dead grass and he'll be like, who can be the first to guess what like virus this grass has or something.
What?
And so we're all trying to guess. We're all like Googling different plant viruses that match the picture. Stuff
COVID-19.
Like and he says, and I've asked him on multiple times, and he does not change. His favorite grass is the Kentucky blue.
All right.
And so I'm going to trust his opinion on this one. And yeah, on my 1 by 1 square of land, I'll put Kentucky blue there. But back to the original question.
Yeah, let's go back.
If I were an actual lord, how am I running my feudal territory?
Yeah, your feudal exactly.
Okay.
Are you amicable? You trying to expand? You shoring up defenses, maintaining a low army?
I don't know that I'm trying to expand. I don't think so. Like,
are you a buddy up with everyone? Are you a pushover?
I have been bequeathed this land by the king, so I kind of got to play by the rules here in some respect.
Yeah.
You know, I can't just be taking land.
They didn't have Twitter. There's. You can be sneakier, but
I essentially can't be starting some sort of civil war. That's not what I'm here to do.
That.
I'm here to run my land as efficiently as possible, So if the king wishes to bequeath a greater amount of land onto me, I'll be like, you want to be the best employee.
When other people fuck up.
Yeah. So how am I going to be the best? Whew, that's a good question.
Heavy use of slave labor, you've already made clear.
Yes, but you have to opt into being a slave. This is not forced slavery. Slavery is a choice that you can choose.
It's like you're legally dead now, but you get the life insurance payout for your family right then.
Yeah, exactly. And if you can build a case, if you can build a proper case of abuse, you can become free again. Like, basically, you can sue your slaver if he's like too mean and rough to you.
That is incredibly progressive.
Yeah. Progressive slavery, I like to call it.
That's good. That's I think what they're trying to push for.
Yeah, so that's going to be in there. Some call it indentured servitude. I call it progressive slavery.
Slavery with extra steps.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I mean, also we're going to invent guns, obviously.
Oh, dude, I have put It's time for a little tangent. I
Sure.
have put so much thought in the little bit of daydreaming I do into how well I would do at any given period in the historical past.
Ooh.
Like, that is a very fun little mental daydream to wander off into. If I was like in exactly feudal 1400s England, how would I fare?
Mm-hmm.
If I popped up in 972 among the Norsemen,
Yeah.
how would I do?
Right.
And it's fun the more I hear and learn about this, and I'm like fitting it in with like their cultures or their stature. Like the Norsemen were giant at 5'8" or 5'9". So if you and I were to pop back to 972 and last long enough to ingratiate ourselves with any group, and they were big on hospitality, learning about the culture part.
Right.
We could be really successful. I think we would do well.
Dude, I think that if we were to go back to ancient Greek, we would end up being myths. Like we would be in some myths.
Yeah. We'd be featured in the Aeneid.
Like, you know how like
cameos,
like Hercules, people say that like there was this King Heracles who's like basically his stories got exaggerated to the point of this like what we now know as like Hercules. Like that would be us. Like we would be these like Goliath twins or something in some myth.
Exactly. We would literally in ancient Greece, we would literally be a foot and a foot 3 taller than everyone.
Yeah.
On average, like
much better like nourished.
Exactly. And then all of the practical knowledge, like all of that geometry that I've learned in high school finally feels like it has a practical use when you're in Athens.
Yeah,
like,
and they're having trouble figuring out how to do an aqueduct.
Or a trebuchet.
Yeah.
Like, think how quickly you would be able to advance the weapons of war in an ancient society.
Yeah.
All you have to do is stay clear of witchcraft allegations.
Right. Dude, and then you could become one of the higher philosophers, like academics of the time, and be like brought into their psilocybin rituals, their ergot rituals, and see Zeus.
Yes.
Yeah.
The immortality key. You can get there.
We would have to learn how to speak ancient Greek, though.
That's true.
That's fine, though. I feel
you
like
come back with one translation guide, a printed one.
Yeah.
If we can pop back, it's now you get to pick 3 things to bring with you to the past.
Well, it's isn't like is ancient Greek and modern Greek the same language? Like
it's close, I think.
Maybe I'm thinking Latin then. Latin's like dead, right? Like no one actually knows how.
There's like one tribe in the mountains somewhere in Italy, I think, but yeah, it's dead.
Okay. And they're like that's like are they truly connected to like those ancient people? But like even at that point, like English has changed so much since like the revolution.
Latin's kind of a dunzo thing.
Okay. Yeah. I wonder how far back you could go and still have like still easily converse with people who are speaking like English and it's like common roots.
Like 1100, 900.
Yeah, like when was Old English kind of like done away with? Like cuz Shakespeare is modern English.
Effectively.
Yeah. But like Beowulf is Old English.
Oh, man. I don't know. People sucked at talking relatively speaking. Like so much less of it was done.
What do you mean?
Think of the amount of communication that you are exposed to in the modern world compared to back then.
Yeah.
Even at the very best in terms of education and literacy and books and like it's a limited stock and there's a limited number of people who were educated enough to speak beyond probably not very good.
Yeah, dude.
Old
that's so
English,
true.
where there was like not really professors of language and things getting hashed out with formal rules. Like,
yeah,
I'm sure that communication was pretty fucking dumb relative to like what it is now, even among native speakers.
How much do you think that limits one's ability to think deeply about things if you don't have
tremendously? I think if you don't have the precision of language to describe complicated and abstract ideas, you are almost barred from discussing complicated and abstract ideas.
Even internally.
That's why, language is such an important tool and concept in the developmental timeline of humans.
Yeah.
Because you can't do shit without that.
Yeah, I mean, you can also see like, I don't know, a culture's values and stuff like through their language. Like German has a bunch of words. Like there's this one German word and I forget what it is, but it's the feeling of security because someone like is presumably handling a problem. Like climate change. Like people like know that climate change is a problem, but they're like, Yeah, but there's people
People are
more
working on-
important than me.
Greta Thunberg's
Like
out
that's
here.
the government's problem. Like they'll kind of like tell the corporations that it's bad and like that feeling, whether justified or not. There's
Yeah.
one word for that in
That's
German,
beautiful.
and I
It's
don't
like-
remember what it is. I wish I did.
There's a couple of those in other languages.
Like Schadenfreude is
Schaden-
another one.
Schadenfreude, yeah.
Yeah,
Feeling of pleasure from somebody else's misfortune or pain.
yeah.
Growing up with a brother close to me in age, I felt that a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When they get in trouble and you don't, like, oh, it's the best.
when you directly fight someone and you feel good for winning, whether it be verbal or physical, is that Schadenfreude, or do you have to be more removed from the
I don't know.
situation for it to count? What do you think?
I think that's simpler feelings
Okay.
of like victory and satisfied
Fuck
anger.
you. Yeah.
Fuck you
Yeah.
too.
Satisfying aggression.
Yeah, I think that's a simpler one. I think that one step removed makes the like abstract
Right.
Schadenfreude.
Right.
There's also, and I can't remember it, but there's a Japanese word for post-nut clarity.
Really?
There's a single word for it, yeah.
Oh, I hope that comes up in my Duolingo soon, dude.
You have to at least be on the second pass through. That's an advanced word.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think like in like
I think it was Bakugan.
3 or 4. Oh, that makes so much sense.
When the balls burst open.
Yeah, exactly. And they become alive as creatures. It's all a metaphor. They become
Oh.
alive for the first time
When you
once
see
they
the
burst.
anime in that light, it really is beautiful artwork.
Yeah, really.
Sorry, what were you saying?
These themes have infected our youth. I remember what I was gonna say, but it's lost now. Anyway. But yeah, man. So we haven't seen each other in quite a bit, dude. Since
We got ahead
for,
on
like,
episodes,
a
and now
few
we
weeks
are
now.
now we're about caught up again.
So
Oops.
yeah, to everyone at home, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy belated Thanksgiving to everyone at
Happy
home.
start of December. Now you
Yeah.
can play Christmas music.
Uh,
When do you start again? What's your cutoff?
Christmas music?
Yeah, mine's December 1st.
Oh,
That's
I just
reasonable to
don't
me.
play Christmas music for the most part.
I don't start playing it, but before that, if I'm in the car with someone and it's November 20th,
Oh,
I'll make a point of it. I'll be like, really?
yeah
Already? Don't you think? Maybe.
Yeah. That's too early. I guess December. Nah. Yeah, I guess after Thanksgiving. It's like after Labor Day, you can't wear white.
If I'm in a kind mood
What's
after
the rule on that?
Thanksgiving, late November,
What's the rule on wearing white in Labor Day?
you can't.
Sorry, we have our
Afterwards.
silent co-host here, Molly, and I really feel like, what was that? She's playing charades with us. Can you act it out
More
again?
charades. She pointed at me. One word.
What?
Handsome.
Yeah, you can't wear white after Labor Day if you're handsome. Okay, but yeah, you can't wear white after Labor Day. That's the rule. Thank you.
But you
Silent
should be
co-host
handsome
Molly.
anyway.
Should we say this episode is featuring Molly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy 1 year featuring Molly.
Yeah, really.
That's not misleading.
Dude, that's the big guest that we got. The big guest we got for our 1 year anniversary special.
Barb, we made it.
Uh,
Silently contributing.
One day the fans will know your voice. Nice.
I guess for right now, Jake still has a chance of remaining on top.
Yeah, true.
Kid was a natural.
Yeah, he knew how to guide a conversation.
Speaking of which, Beardy Boy,
Yeah.
are you going to shave it? You finally have some moving romance again? We've been keeping up with this since basically the start of the show.
Yeah, really. We'll see. Yeah.
If you guys become
Nah, screw it. This is
Hoobin
who I
and
am
wife,
right
then
now.
it'll be good that there's continuity through the show. When she finds out about it, she'll know you never lost interest in her. You kept talking about her. Every time there was an update, we hashed it out here.
Yeah, true.
So not screw it. You like the shaggy look?
Yeah, I think so.
It's
I
getting
think
cold
so.
outside. Keep that insulation.
Yeah, I look real cozy right now, and I kind of like that.
Cozy's a vibe.
Yeah, it definitely fits like how kind of cold and shitty the weather's getting.
Yeah, it is garbage weather today
Mhm.
outside. I'm not excited about it.
Big facts.
And I'm parked kind of far away and have things to carry.
But yeah. Oh, but dude, so yeah, Thanksgiving, I ended up staying here the whole time.
Yep.
4 days just in my apartment in the Thunderdome by myself. Still possibly contagious with the COVID-19.
You got sick.
Yeah, I got it. But who knows? Like Trump said, maybe I'm immune. Who knows?
Maybe
Could
you're
be.
super immune.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, that's a squeaky chair.
Like,
Sorry, listeners.
Georgian. He's super immune.
Yeah, true.
Did you see how fit and not COVID he looked?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like he shook it off pretty easy. He just had like a headache.
He's a super healthy guy, and he has a big jug of vitamins that he brings with him to sleepovers.
That's crazy, yeah. Maybe I should start taking vitamins.
Dude, absolutely you should. That's a pretty simple one.
Yeah.
Comes out to like $1 a day with the whole spread.
Really? What do you take?
I take a multivitamin, vitamin B complex, zinc, fish oil, lion's mane mushroom, vitamin D, and branched chain amino acids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, but mine stack is built up more than you need. You should definitely do a multivitamin and then like DB and zinc.
What's
maybe
up
in a
with
combo.
fish oil? Was fish oil snake oil the whole time?
Snakefish oil is definitely both.
Okay.
Snakefish is a real fish, right?
Does it have oil?
Confirmed. Marine biologist Mal is on the case. Can you milk it?
What can you? That makes me think that there are weird things that you can milk that I wouldn't expect.
Coconuts.
Okay. That doesn't count.
Almonds. Oats.
Were you asking if you can milk this fish?
I will find a milkable fish. Are there milkable fish?
Yeah, any
not broadly saying whales.
No way. What fish can be milked?
There's fish with mammary glands? No, okay. There's fish that secrete milk through their scaly boys? How do you milk a fish?
Yeah,
are you milking venom glands of fish? Are you milking their emotional energy in a relationship? Oh, that was it. We got it.
Okay. That's not going to get you real milk, though, so I'm going to call that fake news. I'm going to call fish milk fake news.
But rice milk, we're standing by.
Rice milk is good, dude. I haven't had it since I was a child.
With that? Like, soy milk, apparently causes increased estrogen production, which I don't think I want to drink tons of.
Yeah, but isn't that like at crazy volumes that you would actually notice it? Or is that like...
I chug regular milk. If I'm going to replace that, I need something I can chug.
Yeah, fair enough. I like cashew milk a lot. Cashew milk is good.
Bougie.
Yeah.
I've been doing almond milk, and that's pretty nice.
Yeah, almond milk's pretty cheap, too. Cashew milk's expensive as heck.
Yeah, I'm pretty cheap, too. I miss that part of UConn's dining halls, aside from every part of UConn's dining halls. Milk on tap, chocolate milk on tap, and then especially at Towers and the better dining halls, they had that little mini fridge with like oat milks and rice milks and soy milks and almond milks, and you could just get the fancy milk all the time.
Yeah.
That meal plan was like $26 a day, and we were two of few that got our fucking money's worth.
Dude, I
probably ate the dollar value equivalent.
The thing is, I remember on our last spring break, I was looking at pictures of it actually the other day, and I was so ripped, partially because I was like wrestling every day and like working out and stuff, but like I think my diet at the time was like I was so broke but also didn't have a meal plan, so I was accidentally intermittent fasting because I would maybe be able to get into a dining hall once or twice a day on other people's swipes, and that was how I had to get food like almost every single day. And so when I like wouldn't eat for so long, and then when I would just go in and get like a full ass plate of like scoops of brisket and scoops of kale and like water, and just like scarf all of that down, just eating so clean.
That sounds great.
And eating in such large, oh my God. It wasn't good. Like I much prefer eating regularly and like being able to pace myself and not just being starving. Like, oh, it's 3 p.m. and I haven't been able to get food yet today. Like that kind of sucked. But yeah, the results spoke for themselves at the time, I gotta say.
Fair enough. Post more on Tinder.
Yeah, really. Maybe.
We got to go back to UConn and get a guest swipe at some point. Fuck, dude, I miss those dining halls.
Dude, how many more people do we still know there?
Stick.
We're getting more and more washed up as the years come by.
Jawad managed it for a long time.
That's different. He was going in and meeting new underclassmen. I don't think I'm interested in
that.
that. Yeah, I'm not interested in making new underclassmen friends, I don't think. Just, especially if it's not genuine friendship and it's just so they can feed me.
I'll buy you kids beer.
Yeah, seriously, dude. Seriously. I'll buy you kids a handle if you fucking swipe me in. Jesus. Bring some Tupperware with you too.
Oh my God, that's so doable.
Dude, that was the move too. Like once you moved off campus, if you like just always had Tupperware on you.
Yup.
Because
I
yeah,
had
you
that
could
gym
just
bag, so I would always have like 2 Tupperwares.
you could just absolutely stuff it full. Did you ever get caught?
Once, maybe twice,
Yeah,
but
I
not
don't.
like a big deal of it.
Yeah,
It's just like, oh, sorry, I like had to rush out. Meeting caught up to me. I was just gonna like grab this and run. Sorry, and they're like,
yeah,
don't do it
yeah.
again. It wasn't ever like they called me up to the front of the office or whatever.
Dude, there were definitely some cool dining hall workers who
Oh
would
my
see you
God.
doing
Some
it
of them
and
were
be
our
like,
fraternity brothers.
yeah, and they'd just be like, yo, just do that under the table. Or like, don't let like this one specific person see you because they will rat you out. Everyone else is chill. It's like, all right, good to know. Good looks, bro.
Good looking out.
Hell yeah.
I had buddies. Like I knew people in most of the dining hall staffs.
Yeah, yeah.
At one point or another, I was like on a name basis with like half of a kitchen staff just because I would be there so frequently. Like for sure, I knew people in South, Northwest, Towers. Almost everyone in Towers I knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of the kitchen people. Oh my God, I miss them.
Did you ever work at them?
Nope.
No. Huh.
Although I was an RA right by Towers, so
That's
like
true.
extra grab and goes, and they're late and stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, Towers was. I could reminisce for way too long about the food there.
About a single dining hall.
They got the halal, they got the kosher, they got the fusion bar.
Oh yeah.
All the milk's
Quesadilla
on
bar,
tap.
dude.
Quesadilla
Stir
bar.
fry. Yeah.
Forget about it.
They had it all going on.
Oh God. I hope they never lose their way. Beautiful place.
I mean, right now, dude, who knows what dining halls are even like?
seriously, probably not great.
Yeah, I bet.
It's probably not the freedom that we loved him for.
Dude, Soop Doop's working at Towers now.
Oh, Soop Doop.
Or at
what
least for a
hero.
while he was.
Is there any videos of him on YouTube that I can use to like?
His Instagram, he posts multiple times every single day, and a lot of it is videos of himself. Or the captions. Let me read some captions. Vamp while I pull this up. It's basically like
if
the
you're
kinda
not a
stuff you would
UConn
say.
student, if you are a UConn student, you know who we're talking about. But if you're not, there's this fantastic fella that worked in the student union at the time who would yell, "Soop Doop," and it would echo throughout the halls, filled with such positivity and energy. And he was always an optimistic, happy dude.
Dude, that's the thing is like
He became like a mascot of UConn.
he was so positive all the time. Like,
Incredibly.
good luck on finals, good luck on everything. Soop Doop, baby. Jesus, God bless. Woo, let's get it, baby. Like, yeah, he just like walks around like saying this shit all the time. And he's yelling, dude.
It's amazing. I couldn't believe it.
He's like yelling in the student union, just
Any
like
time of
Soop
day.
Doop, baby. Good luck on.
If
Oh
he's
my
not getting the
God.
salary that the fucking mascot of the Chicago Bulls gets, then he is not getting paid his worth.
Yeah, like, dude, he just, yeah. I mean, he goes live on Instagram all the time. He posts multiple times.
We got to
a
shout
day.
him out. Get this Instagram up.
Give
Give us the @Webbo.
Here's at Louis Saul 210 LUISSAUL 210.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, here's just like a video of snow. Stay safe, all caps. Everyone, God, all caps. Bless. Here's the next caption. Soop Doop, baby. Happy Saturday. Made it to work. Thank you, Jesus, for everything. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. And good luck on everything. It's another one. Soop Doop, baby. Woo, let's get it. Stay strong, everybody. God bless. And there's
Is
also
that one caption?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
There's also just a ton of emojis. I'll read one more
Just
because
stream
they'll
of
probably
thought.
get repetitive, but here's one. It's a picture of some like fries, a slice of pizza, some like chicken, and him holding up like a number 1 in front of it. I think he has some orange soda too. Caption, lunchtime. Thank you, Jesus, for everything. Hope everyone has an awesome day and good luck on everything. Soop Doop, woo, let's get it. Stay strong, everybody. God bless. With like a bunch of emojis and
Hell
stuff.
yeah, brother.
So it's like he's not copy and pasting this stuff. He's just saying
Stream
the
of
same things
consciousness.
every day. Yeah.
Man, I love that guy.
But yeah, he just works in the dining halls and like for UConn, like whatever it is. But yeah, he's just a super positive guy. Goes around.
That man turns lives around.
He does, dude. Like, and he would like remember people too. Like, I don't know.
Just like a truly good fella.
Yeah, good stuff.
Let's get him on the podcast.
Makes you grateful to be alive.
I bet he would be a treasure to talk to.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I've never actually had a conversation with him.
Didn't Alex write an article about him?
He actually did a video interview with him.
That's
I
what
think.
it was.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we got to check that out later.
We'll plug it maybe in the description.
We'll find. Yeah.
If Steve has to edit this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If not, then he has to remind me.
What do you mean I have to remind you? You're going to listen to it and hear yourself say this.
I hope I do.
Do you... Wait a second. Okay. When you're editing, Dude, when I'm editing, like I'm just listening to the
I catch
episode.
90% of it, but there's some skipping around, especially when I like cut something out, jump back in. I'll like go to like seconds after because I'm not going to clip the same bit. And I know now that we're not cutting out, like, unless there is a name that comes up,
Yeah.
there isn't anything that we're chopping anymore.
Sometimes.
It's been...
Sometimes there will be like a burp directly into the mic. I'm like, we don't need this, and I'll cut it out.
Okay, I guess I could go with a finer tooth comb. I've been letting all that type of shit fly.
Okay. That's rare though. That's not most episodes.
I didn't want to get into like micro editing.
Yeah.
So I just haven't. And
I feel like, yeah.
I catch the majority of it.
Yeah,
but
I would say so
enough
too.
to get the timestamps, but sometimes there's some jumping around.
Okay.
Especially if I like am playing it and then I get up to like do something in the kitchen, I catch 40 more seconds, wash some dishes and miss a minute, rewind it a chunk. Like, it's not a precise science.
I will say, I will not remind you to do this, so I'll just edit this one, especially because the next one going up, you edited. This one will be mine.
Oh, word. I guess that I really did get ahead.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm upset.
Yeah, you got way ahead, dude.
That's unemployment.
Hell yeah, dude.
Speaking of which, that's coming to an end.
Oh, God bless.
Man.
Congratulations,
Seriously,
man.
1 more week and 2 days at maximum.
Yeah.
The 14th at worst. 6 weeks without income. Not great, but
yeah.
survivable.
Definitely.
That was like, that's within a week or two of the like, help someone.
Yeah. Like, yeah, getting a little dangerous, getting a little scary.
Well, it's inconvenient with the back flaring up. I've not been able to EMT right, but I also haven't gotten any definitive answers on whether or not I can just do the COVID testing shifts. So I don't know if I'm still really on their payroll or if they're going to cut me. But since I'm not yet off the company, yeah, because like they did just hire me to be an EMT. So if they don't want me to stay on and just do testing right now,
yeah.
I guess I get it. But they haven't made that determination despite me following up daily. So I can't file for unemployment because I'm still employed by the ambulance company.
That counts? Isn't that like considered part-time work?
I actually don't know, but I also live in Mass, and it would be Connecticut unemployment, and it's so many things hassly and so many almost jobs throughout the time that it hadn't come up, and the Fallon thing continually seemed like it was about to get resolved, and then it gets bounced to a new person. At this point, it's the VP of something that I've been waiting to hear back from again.
Okay.
So like I keep thinking it's going to be done and then putting it off to just do applications.
Right.
And now it's 6 weeks with like, just 0.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that that's coming to an end. I'm glad that you're in the home stretch of that now.
Oof. Thankfully so.
Yeah.
Which means that we can keep bringing this A1 content.
Absolutely.
I think.
Well,
go ahead.
Yeah, true. I mean, I guess would we not still be doing it? We might be bringing more A1 content if you were still unemployed. Who knows?
Oh, shut up.
No, I'm
I guess that might be true.
I'm very happy you have a job instead.
It's time for you to come up soon.
Yeah, true.
What are you doing the rest of this weekend, turd?
Apparently I'm going on a date that you want me to go on so bad.
Oh, right. Haha, you've been Paul Blarded. By surprise. Me too.
Oh my goodness.
So
you're a master of deception.
Catch up. Yeah, even fooled myself. Catch up the viewer who is following. I don't know which, but you know.
Yeah.
Where we last left off was we covered that you got a revival text.
A snap, and then I sent a snap back and then never heard anything
Lazarus
back
woke
since
up for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. She just hit me up again. She was like, hey,
a month later? Was it 4 weeks?
Yeah, I guess it was.
Wow.
Because that was...
Time does fly.
That was the weekend before we recorded with Jake. It was a week before that.
Wow, that was a while back.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a while back.
Yeah, exactly. So like a month ago. And so I don't know. Yeah, she hit me up again. So like, hey, sorry I never responded.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, no worries. You free to hang out tomorrow? She's like, yeah, I'm free. I was like, bet. And now we're just gonna meet up, catch up, see how it goes.
Same coffee place you met the first time?
No, that was up in stores. That was up at UConn.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I don't know
She's
if I'm gonna do
19,
that.
right?
Yeah, if she's a sophomore. She just started her sophomore year. No, she is not.
Well,
19.
now they're
Don't
hitting
be
the
so
halfway
silly.
point. It's about to be winter break.
Yeah, what's half my age plus 7? 19.
Hey.
Well, 19 and a half.
Oh, then you're fucking golden.
Yeah. She's coming up on 19 and a half. Jesus.
Yoicks.
Legal but icky, I gotta say. That's what that makes me feel like.
Yeah, I feel like that ratio gets better to the right on the graph. If we're talking time goes on.
Oh,
Like,
like an age gap is like
yeah, 50,
less relevant for older
50,
people.
25 plus 7, 50 and 32. Like, yeah,
Yeah, fuck it. That's
you're
yeah.
adults.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
You both have probably
40
figured
and 27. Like, okay.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
But less than the 50 and 32, I guess.
Hmm.
Like, 27 is what, a year and a half older than some of the people in this room?
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty soon. And a 40-year-old? Maybe.
Yeah.
But a little less. 30?
It seems like someone's getting like in 27 to 40, it seems like someone is taking advantage of the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you did it with like 30 and 22, okay.
I'm sure
I've met one or two couples like that.
Yeah,
but like,
30 and 22 is same kind of thing.
See what I mean? Like, I think that formula isn't quite right. There's a shift. It's a little bit, I don't know, steeper or less steep, whatever.
Yeah.
Because it gets better as you go farther in age.
I feel like they can work, but there is just some sort of like inherent power
70
balance.
and 42, you're like, oh, he's not even, I assumed 70 isn't even taking advantage of. Like, that's also a legitimate adult person. There's probably some real affection there.
That's true. Yeah, you could have like I don't know, kids who are like teenagers at 40 or something like that, you know? Like,
yeah.
You could be a full adult, but like 70s, like that could be that could be like older than your parents realistically.
Yeah.
30 years older than you.
I think we need to crunch it somehow.
Like, imagine being an adult. Let's say you have kids, but you're a single parent. You have like your parents are still alive, your kids' grandparents are still alive, and then you start dating somebody older than your parents. How fucking strange would that be?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
People do, but it's a little weird.
Yeah. Love finds a way, man.
That definitely feels like a situation that would feel different.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be oblivious to that.
Like, imagine now you are that grandparent / parent of the parent.
So you're meeting a peer who is older than you.
You're meeting your child's significant other who is older than you. Oh, gross. I hate this.
Yeah.
What do you say to that person?
You were 40, they were 9, your child's 20,
like,
and the person's 42.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
Yeah, that's a really awful one.
You're 65, your child is 40, and their significant other is 70. It's like, you want to be open. It's like, all right, like, I think I raised my kid right.
You'd wonder if they had some type of Freudian fixation with you or your spouse.
Yeah, what did I do to cause this as the parent?
This is definitely my fault.
Normal kids raised right don't do this.
Where did we go awry?
Yeah. But I feel like that definitely happen. That like scenarios definitely happen. Like celebrities that have like way younger significant others, like wives, whether they're men or women. With like
that happens. J-Lo's got her 20 whatever playboys, right?
J-Lo? Isn't she married to A-Rod? Can we get a fact check from Molly, the silent co-host? Still married to A-Rod. Not married, divorced.
Divorced. Charades is hard.
We played charades all night, Molly, last night. You gotta be what are you saying right now? What's up with A-Rod and J-Lo? They are engaged. Wait, really? I thought they got married like years and years and years ago. Okay, they're engaged. She doesn't have her 21-year-old playboys, but I feel like it's a lot less common for women.
I mean, she might still. It's a pretty progressive time.
I don't know if A-Rod's marrying a woman who's like sleeping around on him.
Oh, it's going all right.
Okay.
There's our technical hiccup, folks. That's one of the checklist items to complete our 50-second episode.
No, but to be fair, that was not a technical hiccup. That was us pausing, and I think...
And not remembering how to unpause it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, also...
That's a hiccup.
Yeah. A human error, though, not a technical error, I would say.
I would say that most of the technical issues we've had are our errors.
Yeah, true. We are usually the ones to blame.
That's still fitting with the trend.
Man,
we had some grand ideas for this. There's going to be a big roast battle. We're going to have a battle royale, 5, 6, 7 people on the microphone at once episode.
Oh man,
That would have been terrible.
dude. Yeah, should we reminisce over this first year of podcasts? Things we learned, things we tried that didn't work out, that the fans may not even know about.
I feel like most of it's still like try and not work out.
Yeah, but I mean, there's some stuff that was so bad, dude. I think we still have that very first time we tried to like just record us talking. I think it was on your phone or my phone. It would have been on your old phone.
Oh boy!
But I think you uploaded it to the Google Drive. We might still have
that
it.
might be shared. We kept a couple of the worst things for perperpetuity for the vault.
Yeah,
Patreon
for
vault.
the Patreon. Yeah, dude. I think I remember at one point, like a few minutes into that, being like, bro, I wish I was being recorded right now, because we had been talking about doing a podcast, and you flipped the phone over to me and show it's like, bro, we're 15 minutes in. I was like, no way, this is a podcast.
There's a time sink in this sucker. It's crazy.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of want to go back to and listen to that. That was like a little over a year ago.
Trying to find our voice. Recording you playing Sonic Mania on the Switch.
That was fun.
Yeah, you still have to revitalize the Twitch streaming gaming side of a couple of fellas.
Yeah,
Begin your dynasty.
True, we have that capture
We'll get
card.
Brody and Pat in on it.
It's
Maybe expand the fellas network.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of games lately too. I finished, especially like when I had COVID, I was just like locked in here. Oh Jesus, I'm all burpy. But yeah, I was just locked in here. Played friggin' Undertale. I played Firewatch. Played Ori and the Blind Forest.
Those are narratable games as hell.
Yeah, exactly.
People want more of you, Steve, and they want more of your voice.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
you think that's
do.
what they want?
Probably.
Okay.
I'll watch it. Artificially bump the numbers a little.
Yeah. Once I get my PC too.
Seriously, it's going to be pretty easy for you to just put your HD cam a little higher, and you can probably stream yourself doing VR, like your view and a video stream.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, VR is gonna be cool.
VR
Dude,
is so cool.
How have you not have you played through Half-Life Alyx yet?
No.
How? How have you not?
I
You've
feel
been
like
unemployed.
I'll start that.
No, I mean you don't have to.
Well,
don't feel
Doom,
obligated.
And now I'm finally
That's
a
true,
chunk
yeah.
into Breath of the Wild.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still like
Those are
3-4
big games.
years behind.
Oh, dude,
So Alex is only like at 6 months behind.
Yeah, I also played Doom and Breath of the Wild back to back. And I think that was a great choice. They are so different.
I appreciate it a lot more having now been playing Doom for a while.
Oh, yeah, I bet. See, I went the other direction. I
You
played
did Zelda then Doom?
I did Zelda, and then I was like, okay, this was like very meditative and calm, and I could just kind of do it for hours and zone into this world. And then after that, it was just like, all right, now I want to fucking
I
go
need
balls to the
chainsaws
wall.
and heavy metal.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to whip it as far the other direction as possible.
Dude, even though 2020 was such a shit show, it was a good year for games, man.
Real good.
It was so
Cyberpunk comes out in what, 4 days?
Something like that after its like 15th delay.
Yeah, but I'll wait for that game to be ready.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited
I
still.
hope it's just in a good state though.
I'm really excited still.
When it launches, yeah.
If they did it this many delays, why wouldn't they continue if it wasn't ready?
Yeah, true.
I feel like sunk cost once you're 5 delays.
Well, there's also a lot of pressure to get it out before while people are still buying Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it.
I guess that's true. I mean, I would love that game, but I have such a stockpile that I don't need to ever buy anything new on release again.
Yeah. It's so much money. I think games are getting more expensive too. I think a lot of
It's starting to bump.
Series X and PS5 games are going to be like $70. Which is fine. Games are getting more expensive to make.
We're making more money.
Yeah.
It's still easier to buy games now than when I worked at McDonald's.
Right, definitely, yeah.
I've outpaced the inflation of game prices for sure.
Yeah. Oh, PS5, man. I definitely want one, but I don't know when they'll come back in stock or when it'll be easy to get one. Because I don't know if you remember when the Wii came out, how hard it was to get a Wii for a long ass time.
Apparently, the way my dad explained this, which I had not heard, they Sony manufactured them at a loss and deliberately, they might be getting in trouble for this, deliberately under manufactured. They knew they wouldn't have enough for the launch pre-orders and
This is for Sony?
For the PlayStation 5.
Oh, okay.
And they manufactured some of these, especially when you look at some of the specs, like the computing power that they're mass producing and what these things can actually do with the components. They're still kind of on the edge of tech where they're making them for 550 each and selling them at 500 for a loss. That's why they're trying to choke back the production right now. They're betting that it's going to have such hype and so many people wanting it that as the production cost drops, their margin flips and it's, a huge windfall. But that's why there's deliberately tiny supply right now.
So Nintendo actually does that on purpose, and they're like very vocal about it, like as a part of their strategy. Like, yeah, we have artificial scarcity. It like makes people want to buy one when they see one. Like they purposefully, but like I don't know if Sony's doing that or if like just because of COVID stuff they just couldn't get enough out to satisfy everyone. Hard to say.
Maybe.
They're not as vocal
and
about
also Series 1 is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But like they deliberately like we have 1.5 million pre-orders. We only made 800,000. Like people that
really?
like whatever it is. Like there's
like
deliberate underproduction, knowing what they're selling, expected to sell, whatever.
Wow.
Something on that line. But I guess both are doing it and whatever.
Okay.
I'm still interested in it, although it does look like a Stormtrooper's router.
Yeah. I mean, it's something I'm going to have to wait on. It's the same thing you were saying, like, I don't buy new games anymore. Nope. I don't need to buy a day one console either.
Nope.
When there's no games for it really either. Like, people I've heard who have it.
If I'm not going to buy those games at full price either, then I need to wait a year until they all drop anyway.
Exactly.
I'll get it for Christmas 2021 or the summer after or something.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush.
Dude, spending money lately after buying that VR and then buying a computer to run it on since it wouldn't work on my laptop. Like, dude, money, it's bad how meaningless. Like, now I hear like that a PlayStation 5 is $500. I'm like, oh, that's nothing. But that's a lot. You just spent, yeah, exactly. But it is like that is an important amount of money that I can't be just like throwing around willy nilly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. I got plenty of shit to do until then.
That's wise. You're better at getting use out of it too. So VR I need to do. Part of why I haven't played through Alex is because when it installed, right after you get out of the first like 15 minutes, there was something that loaded wrong and there was just an error in like the Half-Life way where it's a 3D word error in the game.
Oh.
And like a gate wouldn't unlock for me to continue the main mission.
Oh, that's so strange.
In like the first mission.
That blows.
And it's like a 60 gigabyte game, so it took me a while to get around to uninstalling it. And then when I got more storage, I reinstalled it on a different drive.
Okay.
Like, I need to reload it and get to that stage again through the little intro that I've now played.
And which is like never a fun thing to do.
It was great the first 3 times. It blew my mind, but now I've seen it 8-10 times.
Right.
And then if that error is fixed, I can continue. And that's a bit of a hurdle to get over to get into this magnificent game.
Okay. I can empathize with you now.
2 or 3 times now I've been like walled out there and I'm like, okay, I've since uninstalled and reinstalled it, but I'll go check.
Yeah, it's a hike to get it, like trying to get it working again and again.
Plus for big games, I'm partway into Boneworks, which is still incredible.
Right.
That was the one I was super excited about
before
I even had a console.
You were talking about that for mad long. I remember sending me like trailers and stuff.
It fucking delivers. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Exactly what they set out to
Best
do.
VR physics I've yet seen.
Wow.
Everything has like the weight and inertia it looks and you would expect it to have. It's really impressive. I'm excited for them to put like the PS5 controller, the resistive stuff, into VR handholds and like vests and wearables.
Yeah.
If you can have some way to like have a resistance to pushing and grabbing, it'll be so cool.
Dude, there was this one VR device I saw, and it kind of looked like a claw, but basically what it did was it was like wrist mounted, and then it had little Velcro straps that went around each finger. And so then you could control the fingers manually, but then they would also, the claw on top of your fingers would pull back on your fingers when you were touching something. So like when you touch something in VR, like an apple, it would actually restrict your fingers right when you were
at the edge
holding the thing.
Instead of like a push, more of a pull, but kind of like a corollary feeling to like there being a boundary there.
Yes, the net force is the same as if you were holding something.
Weird.
Yeah.
I wonder how that feels.
Yeah, apparently it's like it apparently works pretty good. Who knows if the guy on YouTube was just being like, "Oh my god, I'm in the game. Please like, comment, and subscribe." Like, who knows? But it looked really cool.
Hit the bell right down there.
It looked like very fine machinery though, to like have that much dexterity like in the fingers.
Yeah,
articulation, exactly.
That's fancy. Have you seen the haptic vest? I think I sent it to you on Instagram.
Yes, yeah, I've seen that before.
That's super cool.
Yeah,
I think with the Index headset that we now both have, you can do the Vive foot trackers.
Oh, okay. I've seen those on like VR chat videos.
And they register as like neutral points, and they're like $100 each. But if
Are
you
there
get
games that use that though?
some, but more of it is aesthetic than anything.
Okay.
I don't think it'll change how your game plays.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe not the best thing.
Not worth it yet.
Yeah,
I'm sure
not.
one day there'll be some like revolutionary use for it.
But yeah, if you do 3 of those and put like one chest, one each foot, then with the 2 handholds, the head, the chest, and the feet, you have really like a pretty fucking great whole body tracking.
Right.
Like,
and then they also have
correct.
those Versa tracks or whatever, like
the
omnidirectional tracks. Yeah.
We're on our way, player one.
Oh, that's like the biggest thing that it's
They're like $3,000.
Yeah,
I saw
exactly.
a new one is coming out, but $3,000.
Yeah, and then they usually have like the harness and everything that keep you centered on the track.
This is why we got to live together, Steve. We can pool our funds.
Oh god, dude! I
so
also
many toys.
Do you ever see those like gaming chairs? That's like it's like this deep ass
The scorpion chair.
Yeah, exactly. The back like comes over top, and then there's like 3 monitors.
Have you seen it where it's electronic so that it reclines and like settles into that position? It's not just a stationary chair.
Dude, how much are those worth?
They're a couple thousand.
Okay, we got to get the Patreon going.
Yeah,
everyone listening,
for
go
the Scorpion gaming chair.
Join the Patreon so we can get a Scorpion gaming chair. Okay.
That would take almost your entire apartment, but it would be so worth it.
Yeah, I wouldn't need any of this bullshit. Couches, TVs. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, no, it could. Yeah, get rid of my whole desk basically and my computer. Throw it in the fucking trash. Like I don't need that anymore.
The desktop that you haven't even gotten.
Well,
yet.
I guess you need that to put into the screens. But yeah,
I think the one I saw was custom built with like a super powerful computer and monitors
that's so
and all.
Cool.
It might have been like $10,000.
Oh,
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude. What kind of toys and stuff would you buy if you won the lottery? Like what's like on the short list of things you would buy?
The real soon things?
Yeah.
The first shit I would buy is the like $2,500 of like new bumpers and things to outfit my Jeep.
You wouldn't just buy a new Jeep?
Nah. I don't know. I like the Jeep. There's some sentimental. It's still functioning.
I like that.
I'd pay to clean it up, interior and exterior, and to like put
so
those
you're
new
tricking
pieces.
out the Jeep. You're pimping the Jeep.
Still the same things I planned on. It's only like
Okay.
$2,500, but then that'd be set.
Gotcha.
Oh God, I guess I'd get the PS5 because
Okay.
at this point, why not?
Hell yeah.
And then unless we're talking like property and moving, and then I can do some outfitting and man cave building. That's
Yeah.
like if I'm in my current apartment, that would be it. I'd buy the snowboard that I've still been renting. I'd fix up the Jeep and.
Are you buying a bow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of hobbies left, but like a bow, maybe a new gi for jujitsu.
Okay.
And like, I'm kind of at like, there's not really anything else. I'm pretty happy.
Would you get a second dog?
No, not right now.
Okay.
My mom's offered that to me. She wants me to have another either female
Oof.
dog to breed or male dog from a different line to stud with her dogs.
Okay.
And it's tempting to get a pedigree bred golden retriever for free on the condition that my mom uses it for sexual labor.
Yeah. Sex work is real work.
Yeah.
Even for
OG
dogs.
job.
Well, for dog, yeah. Yeah, you can either be like
Look, they
a
get a pretty
sheepdog
great
or you
life.
can be a breeder, yeah.
These pregnant dogs my mom is giving just like chicken, tuna, eggs, steak.
Oh, they're eating like queens, dog.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Better than my brother's eating. He gets kibble.
But that's just because he's picky.
It's a meat first blend.
Yeah, he could get a bowl of tuna and chicken too, but he prefers the kibble.
But yeah, I've considered it. There's a potential with like when med school starts, depending on my living situation, if it's like me and several roommates that I haven't known beforehand, then I'm definitely not getting another dog.
Right.
If it's like me plus a person who wants to help with a dog and would be like on a less medical school schedule,
Right.
that could be viable.
Yeah, but right now,
If
who
I was living
knows?
with 1 or 2 other people and those people were not in medical school, then maybe I'd consider starting like next year
Right.
in the spring or something so that they're out of the puppyhood by the time classes start.
Mm-hmm.
Potential.
Okay.
Freya's now, she turns 3 in 4 days.
Wow, she's getting old.
Same
huh?
day Cyberpunk drops. That's actually what I'm getting her for her birthday.
She'll love it, I'm sure. She was a big Witcher fan, big CD Projekt Red fan. It's her favorite developer. I can just tell.
Just crammed a bunch of words together and called it a game studio.
I think they're Polish, which is weird. There's no real game studios out there. And then they make The Witcher, which is hugely successful. And now they have Cyberpunk, which is like maybe the most anticipated game of the year.
Yeah, at least of the year.
Yeah.
The hype around this game is up there. Like
Yeah.
almost approaching GTA 5 levels.
Seriously.
And
Oh my
GTA 5
God.
had a marketing budget of what, like 100 million?
I think the whole game had a budget of like $1 billion or something like that.
Stupid.
And it made it all back.
Still playing people. Yeah, that game was ridiculous.
Yeah.
The margins on the uber successful games are mind-boggling.
Seriously. Yeah. For a while, it seemed like there was nothing like... It seems like those mid-tier games are coming back. Like Crash Bandicoot 4 came out. I think that did like pretty well for what it was.
I'm cool with that. I love some passion and variety in these projects developers
exactly. Yeah. There's that new game on PS5, Bug Snacks, that people are surprisingly saying is actually pretty good. Who knows? I think it's just because they have nothing to play. I think that's really it.
Yeah, they just want to be excited about something.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no God of War that came out with it.
Oh.
That's what I'm excited about also, is that next year, when there's a discounted PS5 or some goober is selling it on Facebook Marketplace and I get lucky,
yeah,
then I can play Horizon Zero, Spider-Man, God of War.
Yep.
All of these games I didn't.
Yeah.
There's a couple. You guys got some nice exclusives.
Yeah, really. Uncharted also.
Yeah, I don't really care for it.
Really?
The first game, I played at least 1 and 2 for the first mission or something, and neither of them hooked me.
Okay, okay. Yeah, 1 I get. If 2 didn't hook you, yeah, maybe it's just not for you. That's like, fair. I think they're overrated games, to be fair.
Yeah.
There's also Infamous Second Son, if you ever played the Infamous games.
I played the shit out of Infamous, and I might have played Second Son as well.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I played through almost all of both.
Well, there's
of those.
Infamous 1 and 2 on PS3.
No, I played both of those for sure, and then I think I like downloaded on my Mac Second Son and fucked around on it.
It was a PS4 exclusive.
Oh, then maybe not.
Yeah.
Then I played it. I thought I played it somewhere. Maybe it might have been yours. How
it
old
might
was
have been
this?
mine.
Did you have
I
like
would
a
have
demo or the game?
I have
Roadhouse
the game.
time?
Yeah. I would have had it Roadhouse time. I played it mostly when freshman year of college.
Okay, then you would have had it at Roadhouse. Then
Probably.
there's a chance I played it on yours.
Okay.
But I played all of 1 and 2.
Yeah, great games.
Yeah, I guess I would play that through. That's when you're like graffiti tagging stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have still.
Your starting power
on
is
the PC.
smoke.
There's a couple of games that I played that were like console rips.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe.
I might have been.
If your Mac could run
tags and stuff.
If your Mac could run a PS4 emulator, though, I would be shocked.
Then it wasn't on my Mac, though. It wouldn't have been.
Okay.
That maybe the old gaming computer I had. I don't know.
Oh, you had one before?
Before my Mac, I had what was. This was. My dad got us a laptop for high school use based on our grades in middle school. So Carter
so yours was tricked out, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Carter got a computer.
Yeah.
And I got the Asus brand's answer to the Alienware M17.
Right, okay.
So it like mirrored the stats, but wasn't an Alienware.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, like
it's
I was
like
playing
anything
Crysis
other than
on
Beats.
Ultra.
Yeah.
On a laptop.
Damn, yeah, that was the big benchmark game at the time.
Literally, yeah. And that was when I was spending maybe 60% of the time just torrenting and modding games rather than playing any of them. I was just seeing what games I could get for free and what I could fuck up in them.
Right.
And most of the time not following through after that. Like stock my inventory, fuck around, ruin the game for myself, move on.
Become a god and get bored.
I know how Ellen feels. I hath become God.
Oh, man. So what was the deal with Ellen? She was just like mean to people who worked for her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's the...
Okay.
That's the,
yeah, she's a mean boss.
She's got the persona of a nice lady, and it turns out she's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
And that upset a lot of people who felt like they had a portion of their identity invested in who they perceived her to be.
The thing is, if you told me that like a while back, it'd be like, oh,
I don't
wow,
think it would
fuck her.
Ever really surprised me, though. Like, oh, a celebrity, wealthy person sucks in reality. Okay, you hear about that all the time.
Yeah, but especially now that it's like people are being outed for doing like criminal things and like infidelity and stuff is like the norm, it seems. It's like, oh, she's kind of a bitch at work. All right, whatever. Moving on.
That's why she
You
still
can
got
work
her show.
You can work somewhere else. This isn't an abusive relationship. Like, I don't know. And it's not like the people who work for her are like probably not there for like minimum wage. You know, it's not like they're like locked where they are.
It's like
in
a
life.
solid industry job.
Yeah,
like in
exactly.
the industry, you're on the Ellen show.
Yeah, go
That's
work
what
for, like,
20 years
Conan or something
established or some
instead.
shit.
Yeah.
Conan's fucking funny, man.
He is the best late night host. Easily.
That's probable. I haven't watched much of any of them.
Everything he does, dude. Even his podcast is great. His podcast is funny.
He is funny. He is really funny. The bits I've seen of him where he's not on a script or whatever.
Yeah, his monologues are
funny.
terrible. Every late night monologue ever is bad, I would say.
Like he, the person, is fucking hysterical.
Exactly. Yeah. Even like in adapting to the COVID and everything, how everyone went home, I would say that a lot of like late night hosts did that to varying degrees of success. And Conan was just like one of the best. There's a video about this on YouTube by Eddie Burback. I'd check it out.
To me?
What's up?
Forward that to me.
Oh yeah, I definitely will. But like Conan just plays up the joke. So like he'll just do his show like at a desk in a theater, and there's only one person in the audience, and it's Andy Richter, his like co-host, just like, and they're basically just making fun of like the format of late night and how ridiculous it is that people would try to make it work without an audience.
Brilliant.
But yeah.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah. Simply brilliant. But yeah, fucking, I don't know. Conan's great. Everyone else is varying degrees of meh. Even like Colbert. Colbert is like such a friggin' smart dude. And I feel like his late night show for the most is pretty bad.
So can you. That's the title of his book.
Yeah. I wish I was old enough to have appreciated Jon Stewart and Steve Colbert on Comedy Central. I feel like they had like important
roles.
Political satirical shows. Like you don't hear a lot of people going back and being like, "Oh, fuck, what's his name? Not Steve Colbert, Jon Stewart."
Okay.
Like Jon Stewart's liberal, but you don't hear people going back and saying like, "Oh, he's a fucking liberal snowflake," like they do with any liberal now. And you don't hear people like, I don't know, making fun of Steve Colbert for whatever like views he had, even though he definitely had strong political views. It's like, how did they do it that nobody can do today? I don't know. They were just masters of the craft of political commentary, I guess.
That was like an aspect of comedy that's largely evaded me. I've
Yeah.
been so disconnected from politics basically forever.
Yeah, yeah.
That I didn't watch those shows.
I didn't watch them
barely
either as a
associated with
kid.
Title to face to person in most cases. Only recently have I kind of figured out who's who.
Okay.
But I've seen some that are great, and yeah, definitely Conan stands out as one of them. I love on Netflix Patriot Act with Hassan Minhaj.
Oh, I've seen clips of that on YouTube.
Kind of different, but really well done.
Okay,
And
okay.
for a scripted show, it's like really well written, I would say, and I actually recommend that a lot. But that's definitely like clearly the hip young new left version of the late night political commentary type.
Okay.
It's interesting, but yeah, just not been what I usually gravitate towards.
Yeah. I mean, I never watch late night on TV either. Like,
it's something that I woke up to. I saw a lot of Colbert Show on accident at sleepovers in like middle school, but I didn't understand it.
I think it's something that YouTube also pushes a lot is late night stuff. The YouTube algorithm loves late night.
I see a lot of that stuff considering how rarely I watch one of those videos.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Yeah, I mean that's one of YouTube's many problems is how much it values like establishment media basically. And how like they can talk about things and not get demonetized too. Like there will be like certain crises like if there's a shooting or something, like YouTube doesn't want people talking about it on their platform, like algorithm based. And so like a lot of YouTubers will get like demonetized if they even talk about it. But then Jimmy Kimmel can go up and do a whole monologue just about the shooting and how terrible it is. And it's like, oh, he's establishment media, he gets a pass. Yeah, it's kind of gross.
That and the double ad, middle of video, interrupt ads that they're now just inserting everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking... I'm swearing out loud at YouTube most of the videos I watch on my home TV now. Just like, fuck YouTube. Like, out loud.
Absolutely.
Which I don't know is a great way to build like a loyalty to their brand, but
It's free, man.
they're cashing in on it.
I love how like I feel like a third of the ads are for YouTube Premium. It's like watch videos without ads, like watch Minecraft tutorials without stopping for ads or whatever it is. It's like, you know how much this sucks, and you are putting an ad in here telling me how bad ads are.
Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. But
every time.
it's a free service. Can't complain. It's not like I'm paying them anything for this. It's
true.
not like Hulu, dude. When I paid like for the
and
cheaper
then saw
Hulu,
that there were ads still.
yeah.
Oh my god,
dude.
How dare you?
It's like cheap. It's like $6 a month with ads.
The
but
Lion,
like...
the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Oh god, I remember when Hulu used to be free, dude. I used to watch that shit after school like every day.
I
had
remember
my
when
whole
they had Seth
schedule.
MacFarlane and aliens in every commercial. It was like alien tentacles were
Early
Hulu commercial, and I was like, I don't know what this is advertising.
Yeah,
At all.
Dude,
piqued my interest, but it took me 6 years from seeing the commercial to get an account, so I guess it wasn't great.
Dude, there are definitely some like, just weird ass esoteric commercials. Like, I wonder what it's like to be in marketing now. Like pitching some idea, like how much of can you just recycle old material and that people don't get tired of? And how much of it is actually like new breakthroughs in advertising techniques?
Technique, probably not, just like slogan development. But then again, sometimes I see an ad or a commercial or something, and it will strike me that like, that's really well done. Like I can tell that there's a couple of levels that are connected through. There's like a clear but not annoying metaphor involved. Like I've seen advertisements that are clearly a cut above.
Yeah.
None of them come to mind right now, but there's definitely been, obviously there are shitty ads, but I've definitely seen ads where I'm like, wow, that was impressively done. Like, and sometimes it's like, I felt this emotion and I recognize that they built it to give me that emotion. However, I can appreciate the craftsmanship with which this ad was made.
Dude, you know what ads were maybe the most effective in how direct they were?
Most interesting man in the world?
No. I mean, like, I just straight up infomercial ass ads. Like, I'm talking Billy Mays, I'm talking ShamWow, Mighty Putty, OxyClean, Flex Seal. That's another one.
No, you listen here. You remember this wind rainstorm we had 3 nights ago?
Yeah.
You remember the Snapchats I sent you of every window in my apartment leaking simultaneously?
Yes.
A lot.
Yeah.
Of leaking.
Right.
I called the 24-hour line and got the emergency maintenance guy over, and he brought Flex Seal.
Right.
And it didn't do the job.
No. How is that possible?
I literally
he
perked
sawed
up.
that boat in half, Zane.
I literally perked up. I was like, oh, you got the Flex Seal? And it
disaster
didn't work.
averted. The Flex Seal is here.
It wasn't enough.
That's so crazy, dude.
It wasn't
Didn't
enough.
he put together a race car or like a dune buggy with nothing but flex tape and pipes or something and rode it over hills and bouncing over sand dunes? Didn't he like fix a human heart with flex glue? I'm pretty sure he did that.
Yeah, but this was like the Flex Seal caulk, not the glue, I guess.
Right.
Which is crazy because usually you do caulk windows to seal them. So I thought this was the correct
application.
application.
No, that sounds like the correct Flex product.
Yeah, it was.
That's heartbreaking.
And it was heartbreaking too because the guy had to like stand there and look at it and look at me like it wasn't enough. There's nothing I can do. So he had to leave, and there was 75 more minutes of rain forecasted, and I'm out of towels.
Damn.
So I'm just like watching Michael Jordan's The Last Dance, listening to my apartment leak behind me for another hour and change.
Right.
Until it stopped, and I'm like, all right,
it's like
guess
it's
I'll
like
go
that,
to bed now.
It's like that water torture, whatever. Just like this, even if it's a single drop, just hearing it constantly.
Drag my bed, drag everything out of the way.
Right.
Seal and lock every window,
and just let your room
still pouring.
Have a puddle.
Yeah.
Damn, miserable.
Not ideal.
Dude, Flex Seal is. I feel like when JonTron made his Flex Seal trilogy of videos, dude, they all got like 50 million views or something like that. Like,
they're incredible.
Like, I think that is what really brought Flex Seal into the public eye, more so than the commercials themselves.
It had a resurgence for
because that's what made Flex Seal a meme, I think, was JonTron's videos. I didn't start seeing like him slapping flex tape on the side of like a giant glass cylinder with a hole in it to stop the leak. Like, I didn't start seeing those kind of memes until the JonTron videos. Like,
cultural influencer, baby.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
what we're
in the
trying
last
to be.
one, he actually got that guy from the commercial in his video. It was pretty
That's
dope.
incredible. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Fucking love YouTubers.
We'll get there one day, Steve.
For real.
But you'll have to find out next year on
A couple of fellas.
There it is.